Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a couple projects for you today. So I've got this irregular shaped tray that we're gonna do. And then I've got this really beautiful jar. It's handmade, so I don't want to touch it with my bare fingers, but it's got a lot of design on the inside and then same with on the lid. Very beautiful. The jar is from Michelle by Glitz and Glitter by Michelle is where I got this mold, and this I believe was from Amazon. So for the tray, we're going to do 4 colors. We're going to do Dianka Pours, Bahava Blue, and Storm Surge, these 2 colors together, as well as I just got the opaque resin pigments from Let's Resin. There are 18 colors in here. We're going to use white and light blue to go along with our Storm Surge and Bahava Blue. But here's all the colors. They've got like a ginger yellow, pink, light green, purple. They've got a bunch of different colors. Red, violet, blue, a watermelon red actually, orange, green, gray. They even have gray. I know they have black. They have a yellow. They have a fluorescent yellow, if I didn't mention that. That's regular red and light purple. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited to try this. I've never tried these opaque resin pigments before, but I've seen Michelle from Glitz and Glitter try them. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give them a try, see how they work. I also got the resin pigment paste. These are high concentration, bright colors. There's an expiration date on there. I've never seen anything like that before. Okay. And they came with these bamboo toothpicks, but we're not going to use one of these yet today, but there's orange. I wish it would just say the colors on like the back. It'd be a lot easier than me trying to go through them all. But it looks like there's white, there's orange, red, there's red. I'm just letting you know in case you're interested in getting them. Orange, what's this? Brown, blue, green, yellow, black, and one more, probably purple. Let's see. Yep, purple. So there's 8 colors. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors. My bad. 10 colors in the pigment paste. Okay. Don't know what the bamboo toothpicks are for. I guess to, I don't know, stir up or something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, all right, so let me set my molds aside for a moment. We are going to be using the Let's Resin Epoxy 1-to-1, Part A, Part B. Today I'm going to be using my handheld mixer because my other mixer is not charged, but with the large paddle. I'm guessing 8 ounces for each project. Don't know. Hopefully, I think it's probably too much. Oh, did I tell you the colors for the jar? My apologies, I did not. Here they are. We're doing they're all by Dianka Pours. Hint of Brass, Purple Serpent, which I have not tried yet, I don't think. I'll have to look, I'm not sure. And I have been mispronouncing this, so I'm not going to even try, but this light green color, you can read it on screen. So those are the 3 colors for the jar. Let me see if this is open. Oh, it is open. That's the Purple Serpent. Maybe I have used it. I just can't remember. Anyway, so those are those colors. So I'm going to get my resin going, 16 ounces, and we'll be back to dissolve some mica powder in alcohol and get it ready for the resin. Okay, got the resin mixing. Gonna take the Bahava Blue, put some in my cup. Okay, let me set this aside, get it out of the way. And then gonna take, what are we using? Storm Surge. This is for the tray. That's right. And then we're gonna use the 2 opaque dyes. I think they're resin dyes. Ooh, I'm getting low on the Storm Surge. Uh-oh, on the Storm Surge. I have to order more. I must really like this color. Okay. I hate when I get mica powder on my gloves, you guys. I just can't take it. I can't take it when I get anything on my gloves. But it's hard to get off, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, all right. So then I'm just going to take some 99.9% alcohol is what I got in this bottle. And I'm just going to put enough in to dilute the mica powder, as you can see here. I'm going to do it here. And I'll do it for the other 3 colors for the jar as well. And then I'll go ahead and pour my resin in here when it's ready. It's mixing right now. I accidentally made up 18 ounces, not 16. Don't ask me how it happens. It just does with me sometimes. Well, I can tell you how it happened. I poured 8 in of B. I always start with B. I don't know why, but long time ago when I started, I heard use B first, then A. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. So I've always been consistent. I pour part B first. I poured 8 ounces exactly. And then I poured part A, and I poured 9. I accidentally poured 9. So I had to pour an extra ounce of B. So that's how I ended up with 18 ounces. Stuff like that happens to me all the time. But anyway, so there's that. So I'll get the other ones diluted as well. And I got to run, sorry, this is beeping. I got to run all this through my bubble remover. So we will be back to pour. Okay, it is definitely time to pour. It's been probably close to 40 minutes. I had to do 3 rounds in the bubble remover, so we got to get going. And then I was thinking, I don't know that I have enough for the jar. I was thinking 8 ounces, but looking at it, I'm worried it's going to be more than that. So we're going to just get going here. I'm going to try to get both blue and green down there. And if I have time, maybe a little bit of this color, just to get all 3 colors down in there. Don't know if it worked or not. But now we can just start marbling. Yeah, I forgot because this lid is pretty deep. Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna have to mix up more to get the jar done. I don't know, we'll see. I guess we'll see here real soon. Look at these 3 colors together though. Wow. I think they look good. We'll get it up to this rim so we can go around the edges. Let me get this out of the way, clean my hand off, and get a dotting tool or something here. Should have had that ready. Where is one that I want? Here we go. And let's just go around this edge underneath, fishing for our bubbles. I might need to pour a little bit more in. So if you're new, bubbles like to get trapped in spots. There's some that came out. So anything you can do to help that. Oh, there was some more. So sometimes going underneath the rim of like jar lids and stuff is very helpful. Okay. Let's continue to pour. And sometimes you can see in the mold, like through the mold, and you can kind of tell where you have bubbles. This one's a little bit, oopsie, harder to see. I don't really know where I left off, but we'll just go with this one. And this is a handmade mold, so I don't want to dome it. So that's probably good with what we got right there. So I'm going to scooch this on out of the way and bring my jar up. Okay, and I'm going to spray this with some alcohol, which also helps with the bubbles. And let's get to pouring. I just really have a feeling we're not going to have enough. Which is a bummer. I really like these 3 colors together. I wasn't sure. But, you know, blues, greens, and purples, that's a good combination. It just is. They complement each other really well. So, not surprising that they look good together. You know what I mean? We're probably going to be like an ounce short. That'll be my luck. Come on. I mean, we can scrape, but I just don't think that's going to be enough. Okay. Where is my scraper? Here it is. Let's get this going, and then we'll scrape this one. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're going to be close. I'm just going to have to mix up a little bit more. I think, I don't know. Let's see. I need every drop. I gotta get every single drop. There we go. Okay, let me set that out of the way so I don't dump it over. Let's go for the purple color. Okay, there's that one. And finally, the green. I hope everybody is doing great, by the way. It is Thursday, what is today's date? The 28th when I'm filming this. And I'm about a week to a week and a half, I'm not exactly sure, ahead of schedule. I have to be because I do work a full-time job. So it's in the evening, had a long day at work. Of course, look how close this is, wouldn't you know? But this is my, you know, time to release the stress, right? From being an adult. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Okay, so there's that. You know, this is a purpley color, and we might get away with, if I have enough left over, we could maybe use that. I don't know. I'm going to kind of see how it goes. I didn't even squeeze the bottom or anything, but boy, that is so close. Darn it. But let me get it out of the way for now, and let's focus on our tray. Who knows if I even have enough for this? Sometimes I'm good at guessing, and sometimes I really need to be better about making a log. All right, let's put a little bit of this light blue opaque resin dye. Look at that. That's pretty. Oh, you know, a subscriber gave me such a good suggestion and said I should do, and it's kind of late now, but doing a dirty pour. And I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but oh my gosh, it was great. Either do a dirty pour or like a split cup, and that'll help so that you don't have such harsh lines when you do like a tray like this. Dang it, I wish I would have thought of that. So I'm going to have to try that because I have not tried that before. So I definitely want to give that a try. But for this one, we're not gonna for this. This is the white opaque dye. Okay. And I'm thinking these colors are looking good. This should be a fun looking tray. Already trying to think like, how do I want to decorate this one up, you know? Okay. Get our purpley color. Beautiful. I keep hitting my cup on this jar. Let me move it. I should have already done this because we're getting kind of full, but I am going to go around the edges real quick. Again, oh my gosh. Again, bubbles like to, yeah, there's a couple. They like to hang out, do their thing down there, you know. So I go fishing for them, see if we can find any and get rid of them. So hopefully, oh yeah, I'm seeing some come out over here, quite a few. Get out. Okay. Really pretty, huh? All right, and of course I spilled on this side, which probably gonna have to clean that up after the fact with some tape. All right, let's do the white. Yeah, we're gonna have leftover of these colors. Of course we are. I didn't measure properly for my projects. I'll do some of this blue. Now, this is a machine-made mold, so we certainly can dome this one. So I don't know if I mentioned that. Somebody was asking in my comments, and I was trying to explain it. Handmade molds, which are hand-cut molds, you don't want to dome them, because if you do, you'll probably have to trim more afterwards, after you demold, you know, when you're, you'll have more to trim, is basically what I'm saying. And with machine cut, you want to dome them because you have less to trim when you dome them. So it's kind of opposite. So hopefully that's helpful in case you didn't know. You know what? We might have just enough. I think I had 11.5 ounces. Yeah, I think I might get it all, because we're not domed yet. I mean, we're getting there, but... All right, let's do some scraping. So I am going to have to make up some more for that other one. Resin is getting so thick. I'm sorry, there's no extras today. Well, there might be, because I got to mix. Actually, there probably will be, because I got to mix up more to finish that jar, huh? So there might be some extras that we demold. Just taking a look kind of at eye level, seeing where I'm at. Because we're very, very, very close. Yeah, I think that's actually good. We'll just do this final little scrape out. Yeah, and that is good. So I have some scrapings left of the blue and the purple that I will put in my hand mold. Oh, I don't want this to overflow. So, yeah, I may have to take a lighter to that once the alcohol burns off here, or wears off, or whatever it does, evaporates. So that's another thing. When you are domed, if you spray alcohol, it can make it overflow. So always be careful there, and I'm a little worried because we're very, very close to overflowing over on this side anyway. And I have some bubbles, so you can use a lighter instead. So I will scrape, I will make more resin to finish the jar. I will scrape out, first I'm going to scrape these out into my hand mold, which my hand mold is my drip mold, and it is almost full. It's getting full, you can see on the side there. So I'll scrape those into here, make up some more resin real quick, let all this cure, and then we'll be back for demold. Okay, it's demold time, yay! So I did make up more of the, I want to say Tenebrass hint of brass color and put it in the top. I just made, because I only made 2 ounces and it didn't even take maybe an ounce. And so I put the rest in here and in the hand, my drip mold. So this is a cute little, it's like a keychain, but it's a cute little tray. Look at that. I just think, I laugh at this mold every time because, and you may have heard me say this before, but I sometimes, when I order on Amazon, I really need to learn to pay attention to dimensions, to the size of things, because I literally thought I was getting a tray, like a tray mold. And this is what I got. So anyways, it's really cute though, right? Look at that. It's so cute. All right, speaking of trays, let's go ahead and open up our tray first, shall we? I'm excited. Remember, we used the 2 different colors of these opaque pigments and then a couple micro powders. Let me get a little tool here to see if well, I'm having a hard time. There we go. I think I got it. I thought I had it. Oh my. There. Now I got it. Okay. Just couldn't get underneath the mold. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to get that out of the way. Oh, I'm excited to see how this turned out. So excited. I hope it's pretty. That's what we always hope for. Should have cleaned my mold first. All right, are we ready? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's pretty. However, I mentioned earlier in the video, one of my sweet subscribers told me, and I had already started pouring this. So next time, to use, either do a dirty pour or use, what's it called? One of those, I have one, a split cup, and pour that way. There's one little stubborn bubble right there, wouldn't you know? Because then you won't get these crazy looking lines, right? So I'm not thrilled about that. We're going to put something on here, I think, and decorate it up. You know, we'll figure something out. But why couldn't it be this on the other side? Look at how beautiful that is. But the colors are really pretty. I think the colors are pretty. Interesting how the pigment dyes reacted. It's the first time I used those. Yeah. I should have definitely done designs, done something different. So we learn from our mistakes, and I should have known better, and I realized it after I started pouring it. So that's okay. We're going to dress it up. It's okay. I just keep telling myself that. We're just going to keep telling ourselves that. All right, let's move on to our beautiful jar. I am excited for this. Okay, no bubbles on the bottom. Oh, there's one little one, one little one. One little one, but nothing. There's a few. Yeah, there's a few for sure on the bottom of the lid. But they're not gaping holes. They're not that bad. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that purpley color in there. That's pretty. Okay, let's look at the jar. Let me get that out of the way. Oh, I should be using gloves. MARYBETH, what are you doing? You don't really want to touch the inside of your mold. I'm trying to get this without... Oh, no. I forget sometimes. Okay, let me get this set aside. Okay, yeah, those colors are pretty. A little bit of overpour here and there. I'm liking that touch of purple in there. And it was hint of brass and the light green. That's right. And then the touch of purple, the purple. Nice. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that jar. That is gorgeous. Ooh, I can't wait to decorate it up. Okay, so I have to think for a little bit and kind of figure out what I want to do. I'll come up with a plan. I'll start working on this, but I may be putting something down and doing a top coat. I don't know yet, so stay tuned. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. Oh,
I didn't put the little key ring on here. I need to do that and put maybe a charm or something. But what I did do is I just put some rhinestones around the little keychain. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Oh, this little mold is fun. Okay, for this beautiful jar, you guys, this took a long time. What I did is I took these teeny weeny little tiny, I hope you can see them, rhinestones. They're the smallest ones I have. They're so tiny. And I went along every little bump there, every little bump around on the lid, and then around the top and the bottom, as you can see. And then I used a little bit larger ones to go on these little bumps all the way around. Yeah. So what do you think? I think it looks really pretty. So there's our jar. Then for our tray, I had this UV-DTF sticker because I kind of wanted to, I wasn't real happy with how I poured it. You know, I got a lot of the stripes in there. I mean, it didn't look horrible, but I did kind of want to cover that up a little bit. And so this UV-DTF sticker I thought was perfect because it had some of the purple in here, which, you know, there is some purple in the colors, and then the blue. So I thought the colors went well, and it's really pretty. It's these butterflies, and it says she is clothed in strength and dignity. I thought that was beautiful. And I used a little bit of crushed crystal, and I did a top coat. Yeah, and so there's our tray. Of course, I sanded and used Resin Restore and everything. Then with the top coat that I did, which I did the top coat off camera, but I've done it many times anyway. It was just tabletop resin by Let's Resin, and like 1.5 ounces or an ounce or so. And I put some crushed crystal in it and just poured it in there. Used my heat gun to get the bubbles out. And yeah, I think it looks good. But with the leftover, I went ahead and made this strawberry. So I will dress her up. I usually just paint the stem and leaves, and you put a little bit of bling in. And it's a cute bag charm or a magnet or whatever you want it to be. All right, so there are our projects for today. I hope you enjoyed our projects. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check the description box out. My email is listed in case you're interested in any of my demos or would like to place a custom order. Also, I have discount codes for lots of different companies, so please take advantage of that. And if you don't mind, please give me a thumbs up, and I would love to have you join my little YouTube family. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine. Gave it my best, but I don't need one more try.